Hello there, and welcome to episode 19 of 3D Degens and Normie, where we used to talk about anime, and now we still talk about anime a little bit, but more the other things. Although, let's be real, even before we talk about other things a lot. I'm Steven.
We're talking about anime almost the
Eugene.
same amount, honestly. I'm Jordan.
I'm Candace.
What a clean intro.
Yeah, really clean intro.
Just like our ending last time.
Just, you know what? Like,
yeah. Well, you know what? Actually, though, because I
no.
didn't cut off the song.
It was good.
Yes.
Well, you couldn't even tell last time.
True.
Did you fix that the episode before?
I always fade it out, so
Okay.
I manually fade it at the end, so everything can go together. I didn't even know that happened.
Good times.
Steven's got the face again.
Started off the podcast. Let's go.
Are we all having a Steven moment?
Yeah.
It's okay.
You have to take one of these.
More like a whole bottle
Right.
of them.
So today
Oh,
we're
go
gonna talk
rapidly.
about random stuff again. We're
Yep.
also going to open up some like funny reviews and read them and
Yeah,
laugh
because
about
we ended up
it, I
doing
guess,
that after
hopefully.
the podcast
new
last
segment.
time, and it was so much fun
Yay.
to just read funny reviews.
I mean, I think it was fun because of the site we were on, so
Yeah, that's true.
hopefully it lasts the same.
The site we
today.
cannot name
You never
because Steven
know.
will be involved in like incriminating evidence.
Yeah, it's just not.
Okay, it's not
worth
a,
it.
it's nothing. It's not illegal. It's just
Not
It's
appropriate.
Sure. Yeah, it's one way to put it.
NSFW.
Ah.
Yeah.
When
Mannequin.
you
Yeah.
said N, my first thing I was like, why are we talking about NFTs? Stop.
NFTs.
Oh my god.
NFTs.
When
Are
I
we gonna name it
re-downloaded
3D
Twitter,
This is an anti-NFT podcast. Just so
I agree.
everyone's aware.
But
Yeah,
I think
when
it'd be funny. To
when I
mention NFT for life.
re-downloaded Twitter and then subsequently got freaking scarred for life.
That's
When
how
I was
Twitter is,
yeah,
honestly.
yeah.
Do you want
I
to?
don't like
Okay,
Twitter.
okay. You say your thing, and then I'll tell you
Yeah.
something about my
Okay,
experience
so
with
like
Twitter.
I re-downloaded it and it's like sign in. It's like, do you want an NFT? I was like, what? It's like
What?
NFT profile picture. Yes, put
Yeah.
that on. I was like, what?
You want to board
No.
I
it?
heard about that. Did we talk about that? Yeah, when we were talking about the NFT like border the
Yeah.
other week.
last week,
Yeah. Anyway, so my Twitter first time baby Twitter user. I opened up a Twitter account and so I used to do this thing on my streaming where I would like take sketch requests on Thursdays, blah blah blah. And one
Mhm.
person asked me to draw like a furry for them, and I was like, you know what? With clothes,
Oh, no.
sure, I'll do my
Oh,
best.
no.
So I had a whole thing of artwork and one furry thing in this, and I posted all of the sketches I did.
All the
You know,
furries.
no,
Yeah,
the
it's
first person who followed me, furry porn account. I was like,
Oh,
oh,
let's
I can't do
go.
this.
You've opened
damn
up the door.
Yeah, you literally the thing about the Twitter
No.
algorithm is that like basically all of those types of, and those are usually bot accounts. Like the second that you post anything that has any
Anything
word in
relevant.
there,
I had no
they'll go
tag.
for it.
No tag that had
Oh,
wow.
anything to do with furry art.
Oh,
That's even
They
more
just
crazy than
found the image. I was like,
Like-
oh no.
like I know, for example, like anyone, if you ever post on Twitter about like, let's say like if you have the word essay or paper in your tweet, you will almost always get a bot account that's like, need help writing your essay or paper for university.
Grammarly.com.
Like, no, it's not even grammar.
Oh,
It's like people who it's like those
Mhm.
accounts that'll like write papers for you. like,
Oh,
And I'm like, it's
like,
funny though,
leave
because
me
I mean,
alone.
like
scary.
I've never had that happen to me because I usually don't talk about my papers on Twitter, but I see some people have it happen, and I'm like, I know that like your prof definitely follows you on Twitter. So can you imagine like the prof being like, wait a second, hold up. But it's usually like if you're posting on Twitter about writing your paper, you're usually not the kind of person who's going to get someone to write the paper for you, because nobody
Yeah.
posts on Twitter about their academic stuff unless
Hey,
they're like
you
someone who
never
actually
know.
cares. Usually.
I still
And,
just
you
don't
know, most of
understand
us
Twitter.
don't care.
There
I
you
don't
go.
get Twitter. I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure when I was like 12 or 13, when Justin Bieber was like a thing, I probably had a fan account. Like 100%, I'm pretty sure I did, and I think I tried to get it deleted. Couldn't figure out how because I don't know what the fuck I signed in
So
with.
it still lives
It's
there.
still out there
today.
somewhere, I
deactivate it,
think.
yeah, it's fine.
I'm gonna try see. if
Next
I can
40
find it.
minutes
Government
is
knows
Candace
you're a
is
big
trying to
Justin
figure
Bieber
out what
fan.
her old Twitter account is.
Can you imagine if I got it? I would delete that shit so fast.
No, you gotta save it
not
for
It's
like the history.
embarrassing.
enough.
No. Who would want some like? Why
Official
do
records
we
of your
think like
Justin
if I
Bieber
tweet them, they're
fanship.
gonna notice me? Like, no, idiot.
Yeah, that was the funniest thing. I remember
Back
when
in
I was
those
in.
times, maybe.
I remember when I was in grade 7. There, 7 or 6 actually. Grade 7. I don't
Specific.
even know. Actually, it might
Okay.
have been grade 6. I don't even know. It's been such a long time. There was a girl in my class, I guess in Jordan's class too, because we were in the same class, who taped.
What class? I wasn't listening.
I think it was either grade 6 or 7. I think it was
Okay,
7.
okay.
Who taped like a poster of Justin Bieber to the top of her desk.
Oh
So
my
the top
God.
of her desk was just a poster of Justin Bieber, and I was like,
I don't remember this at all.
okay, well,
What?
obviously you don't remember this. You don't remember anything.
Can you
Shots
give me
fired?
tape out who it was? I'm curious.
I can't remember her name.
Wait, was
Um,
it grade 6 or 7? Did they go to
I
high school
want-
with us after?
I know.
I feel like unless they moved away, then they would have had to.
No. I can't even remember her name because she was, I'll be honest, a very insignificant person. Mind. Like, she didn't matter to me
In
at
Steven's
all.
defense, he's the highest of them all.
It's true.
She's insignificant. It doesn't
No,
matter.
I mean,
like,
like,
oh
literally-
my God.
No, I mean, like, we're talking. It's a person who,
A
like, I shared
peasant.
literally
Be
zero
gone.
interest or time with you. I mean, like, not like at least like there's some people who I didn't like, but they were at least notable. You know what I mean? Whereas this person, the only thing they did that was notable was this one thing, and I just can't remember their name because I don't know. I don't care.
For
That's
shame.
hilarious.
Should remember
For
that kind of shit,
shame.
Steven.
Oh, I'm
shame.
sorry.
Oh my God.
But yeah, no,
Okay,
it was very.
There's no
cringy.
way I'm gonna remember who they are if they
I
were
found-
in
You
our
definitely
immediate
won't.
friend
I don't
group.
think. I don't think they like. I don't think they really like. They might have quit school in high school or something. Like, I don't even know. I don't remember seeing them afterwards.
Mm. Interesting.
Candace, what did you
It's just
find?
I found one account that apparently I had made. There's one tweet on
Oh.
it from 2011
Oh
cheering
Oh,
on the
no.
Vancouver Canucks.
Oh boy!
Tweet.
My Twitter account, I followed you, and I was like, Candace has one tweet about the Canucks. Weird.
Yeah, no, that's legit. 11 years old now.
That's so good.
So good.
It's like
Ugh.
there was when I tuned into your stream the other
my God, I found
yesterday
this
night,
one.
Jordan, and your last donation thing is still Candace's donation.
Hey,
I
I
know.
don't
So
know
I
why I
just
didn't
made
remember
So
a,
for anyone
I
listening
just
to this,
made a
go to
new
Jordan's
thing.
stream
Yeah.
and
Royal_bond.
donate.
Ugh,
Is it
cringe.
royal or is it ROYA?
It's
capital
royal.
I?
It's royal.
Oh my God.
It's actually royal.
League. Come on.
You actually pulled it off on this
Your
one?
thing says, "I love Justin Bieber." Smiley face 3.
I know! It's from 2010, September 24, 2010. I wonder if
Oh
Justin
my
Bieber will
God.
see this. If you do, hi,
Okay.
please follow me. I want
Oh
to
my
die.
god, this is beauty.
That's so embarrassing.
The horse girl photo on top of it.
Oh, that's so good.
Oh,
It was
I love
2010.
Justin Bieber.
Retweet if you're a belieber. I want to see how many believers are online right now. I retweeted that from a different fan
Wow.
account, okay?
Justin Bieber facts. Justin is excited too and can't wait to fall in love. Retweet if you want to fall in love with him.
Hey, he's very happy with Hailey Bieber now.
He's married?
Yeah, he's got a kid.
Ah. Well,
I'm
that's
not
news to
up
me.
as much. Oh my
Apparently,
God.
I'm not really
Oh my
up
God,
in my
these are
Justin
so
Bieber
cringy.
news.
these are so funny.
Why did I have it for so long?
I love Justin Bieber.
How
Bieber
long
fans
did
are
you
fans.
actively repost stuff?
August to September. That's it.
Okay,
It's a
okay.
whole month.
And then you're like, okay, I've
How do I-
got my Justin Bieber love out of
Ugh,
it.
it's clearly. How do
It's
I delete
public.
this?
If he wants me, he'll see it.
Hashtag Bieber facts. Justin likes the smell of popcorn. Retweet if you're hungry
You just
now.
have to log in and then
God.
you can
I don't know
delete
what
your account.
I don't know what the friggin' like. I don't know what
Good
the
luck.
email is.
You know,
I mean, you can probably put the
Get
at
rid of
and
it.
then try and reset your password, and I'll send it to one of your emails.
Honestly, this is
Oh,
way
that's a
better
good
than
idea.
random reviews on the internet. We
This
look at
is. Let's review Candace's.
It's really like
tweets.
there
embarrassing old
are. I like how
Let
there's
me go
there's two non Justin Bieber tweets. One is so
was it?
bored,
Oh
And
god, classic.
the other is loving that at Sean Kingston is on Sweet Life on Deck.
Hey, that was important.
Not
that
even
was
not even Sweet Life of Zach and Cody, but the sequel spin-off, Sweet Life on... Okay, can I just say something right now?
Pretty good. Okay.
It's a really rare thing, like with Sweet Life on Deck, for a spin-off of a show, Sweet Life of Zach and Cody, to basically retain the most of the main cast. Like, it's because usually when a show gets a spin-off, it's like one of the main characters or something like that, right? Like Friends had Joey. Joey was a spin-off, right? Or even like Family Guy had like the Cleveland show.
Or like Railgun got their own anime.
Yeah. But like
What?
Sweet Life on
Okay, I
Deck
don't
was
know what that
literally
is.
just all the main characters except for Ashley Tisdale.
It was. I miss her.
I wonder
Was
what she's
that
up to these days.
was it Sweet Life on Deck with Darren Williams and there's another point guard they featured. Who was it?
I wouldn't be surprised.
I forget. But
The one unlocked memory Eugene has.
yeah.
The
I
Ron
think we
Williams.
should look at Stevens because he's had his the longest. So
No,
there might be
we
some
should.
cringy stuff back in the day.
Let's not
You
do
can
that.
open it
Cringe.
up
We
'cause I
just
don't know
looked
what
at
it is. I
He was
looked
about to
myself.
deactivate his face or his Twitter.
You
about to
can
go on
search
private.
I found so I have 3 accounts apparently, which I'm not surprised because I've tried to use it several times and forgot. And the first one is from 2011, probably the one that I followed you. And all it says is hanging out with Leah, and then another one on my way to PG, and then a couple days later coming home, and then I stopped using it.
Yeah. You know,
That
this
was
is
so
funny.
this is actually this is a really good teachable moment for our entire audience.
Yeah,
That
You
was
should
some
never
cringy
you should
shit,
never
guys.
on you should never say that you're going out of town on social media.
especially when you're a child.
Yeah, no shit.
I think I
Well-
was how old would I have been? 2011? What was that?
13
13? Nice.
or 14
Hey,
depending on
I
what
think
You were
month.
supposed
going to
to
that
post your whole
concert.
life on
14,
there.
14 if it was
We were
summertime.
going to that
Concert.
concert. Was it Mariana's
Yes.
Trench?
Yes.
Yes.
Down with Webster.
Yes.
Oh, I remember when you
So
guys
I
were
remember
like
that. I
super
remember
into
that.
it.
Wait,
Sick.
was that was actually that might have been an anime convention because I was with Leah. And me and Leah went to the
Yeah,
anime
I was gonna
convention
say actually, I
Did
don't
together.
think Leah went to the concert.
We did, yeah. I think Leah went to the concert with us. Wasn't it us, Leah
Yes,
and
she did
Alyssa?
with
Yeah.
and Kennedy.
Kennedy? Yeah.
Yes,
right,
because you
right.
stayed at her house.
Ken. Eugene.
Anyways, but yes, you
Oh,
see,
what?
you see,
In the bonus episode that we haven't recorded
the
yet.
teachable moment. This is really
Patreon.
important. You
Hey.
shouldn't say that you're going out of town on social media
Yes.
because then people will rob you.
Yeah, but my
Because they
family
know
was
you.
still home.
Okay, yeah, but like
Yeah, no
And then
kidding.
we'll
in general, I'm
parents.
saying in general, yeah, you won't be there to defend them when the robbers come.
Yeah,
Oh, right,
exactly.
because my 13-year-old self, actually, I probably
You probably would have
Didn't you do
stabbed
like
somebody.
taekwondo or something?
for 6 months,
Yeah.
yeah, I was a
I feel
real
like I
killer.
want to watch
okay?
one of your practices.
Yeah, did you? I remember I have this one memory lodged in my mind because I was so embarrassed
God.
and anxiety, how it lingers. So when I was like 12, I was in Taekwondo for 6 months, and I had this one. So like they do this thing like you kick upwards, and they have like the paddle at the top, and you're like doing a up and then slam downy kick, whatever words.
Oh.
So they
technical
kept
terms,
they
yeah.
kept bringing it
Axe kick,
higher because
maybe?
they were trying to like see how high I could kick, and eventually they got it so high that I tried to do it, and I just like feet literally out like out of me and fell on my back, and they're like, "Oh my god!"
Oh,
that's a good one.
Sorry.
I have-
And
That's too
it
far.
was so cringe.
I have I actually have a very not my fault embarrassing karate story.
For context, Steven is a like degree 10 black belt.
Wow.
No, I'm a brown belt. Very sad.
Let us hype you up. They won't know.
I still can. Well, I mean, the funny thing is,
Who's
my
gonna
biggest,
fact check?
my biggest,
Exactly.
my biggest accomplishments in karate are actually as a referee, which is the funny thing. Actually, to be fair, I do have a silver medal at the BC Winter Games.
Look
Oh,
at you go.
Look at
Yeah,
you go.
yeah. I
That's
know,
where the
right?
butt cannon came from.
True. Anyways, no. So at the beginning and end of every karate class, you go into your like seisai, like the kneel stance, and then like you have like a little meditation stuff, and then everything's quiet, and then you go and do your stuff. At the end of, so for context, my parents are almost always late in picking me up, like 99.9% of the time. Usually what ends up happening is like I'm there as the last one, and one of the senseis will just like kind of stay back to make sure my parents are actually showing up. And they like
Kinda
it's not that
sketchy.
it's not that they weren't going to show up. It's just that like they're always really late. Anyways, one time my mom was like on time, like she was there for like the at the end basically, right? She didn't turn her ringer off on her cell phone. So she's sitting in the bleachers while we're all like in Seiza, quiet, like meditation. And she had like an old flip phone thing. And the ringtone, I don't know if
It's
you're
the
familiar
Crazy
with
Frog song.
I don't know if you're familiar with the song Runaway. It's an old song by I
Jamiroquai?
want to say no, it's older than
Oh.
that. Anyways, our ringtone was Runaway for the longest time, but it's like an old flip phone with like just a really, really like chip tune kind of sound to it because it's like that's the best it could do. And it just goes off full blast. We're all kneeling, eyes closed. And I know it's me. I know it's mine. I know because
Oh,
nobody else
no.
has that ringtone because, you know, almost everybody in the world has a smartphone, whereas my mom has this flip phone, which she got from which was like our math teacher back in high school, Mr. Hashimoto. It was his phone that he gave to my dad when he got like a BlackBerry.
Oh,
So we're talking, this thing is old. This thing is like old as all. I think it's like was like a Samsung. I don't even know what it was. I think you could. I think there's one game you could play on it. It might have been like
like Snake or Minesweeper.
I don't even think. I think it might have. I don't even think it could handle
Pong.
Snake. I don't even think it could handle Snake.
Snake
But
was
yeah,
like the
no. So this
OG.
thing just blares out like.
Calculators can handle Snake.
I like that.
And I'm just kneeling there like.
Dying. But did everyone know it was your like?
Oh, there were like 5 or 6 parents there. And it was pretty obvious. It was very obvious. And like the thing is like, yeah, whatever. In the end, it's not a big deal. But for like a 13-year-old me, especially considering at the time, like I was at that point like one of the older students, like more like senior. So like I was like in the moment I was like, Jesus Christ, I am so embarrassed. It was the worst thing.
I am an embarrassment to my dojo.
Yeah, that's how it
Brought
felt.
shame.
That's how it felt. I mean, I already was,
I'm
but
gonna
like,
commit to dojo.
but that just made it even worse.
Big sad.
Yeah,
You
it
know,
was awful.
like hearing other people's embarrassing stories, I'm like, wow, that's not even that bad. But then I'm like, if that happened to me, I would be
Oh, it'd be-
mortified. So
Oh yeah, I would die.
understand.
I would die.
Yeah.
It's one of those things where when it happens in the moment, you're like, oh no.
No, and also when you're like, it's just that perspective. And when like you think you're like, wow, that is so embarrassing, and everyone else around you is like,
Oh,
shit
yeah, the phone went
happens,
off.
you know.
Yeah.
But when it's
Yeah.
you, you're like, oh no, this is the worst
Mhm.
thing in the world. Everyone's gonna remember this forever and think I'm a loser. And they're like, literally,
Mhm.
no one cares. Chill.
It's like, have you ever gone to a movie with someone who like you know, but like maybe you just got to them, or like you're going in a group or something, and one of the people you went with is someone who like talks a bit too loud during movies. That is also like a
I pick and choose who I go to the cinemas with very carefully.
to the cinemas.
The cinema.
Ooh.
The
Cinemas.
Fancy.
Hi, I'm Eugene. I'm fancy. I call the movie theater the cinema.
You know, like same idea when you go to a restaurant or like out
Oh,
anywhere
yeah.
and there's someone who's like rude to service people or like that
Mhm.
pick fights with people. I'm like, can we just not? Like,
Yeah.
can you just like not be like
Or
this? Like
in the
takes so
gamer
little
space
energy
when you're
not
like
to.
playing with kind of
toxic.
strangers and they're just
Oh.
on your voice comms and they're toxic and like you're
Or
just
when
like
you're playing with your
why?
partner and they're toxic to your friends
Oh,
on voice
boy.
comms and you're sitting there like,
Couldn't be
shut
sure,
the
dude.
fuck up.
This is like the real life version of a subtweet. It's insane.
Or Steven, do you remember in religious studies class, I was on my phone and my volume was set to full, but it was on silent. So I didn't think the app that I was on would make a
Oh.
sound.
Oh no.
And it was like a language learning app. I think it was like trying to learn Mandarin at the time. And I just pressed a button and goes like ni hao, like the entire I'm like,
it's a good thing. It's a good thing that class was a joke, though. I mean,
it was a joke, yeah.
like, can you
But,
imagine?
oh,
that
I wanted
happen-
to
Can you
die
imagine
so
if that
bad.
happened in like calculus or something like that? Or
God, yeah.
well, because there's definitely a couple instances when that happens in a university class when someone's like something goes off and everyone's just like. There was one kid when I took Psych
I have to tell you
100
the
in
story after.
first year. There was this one kid who literally wore headphones during class, like during lecture, the whole lecture, and like he would even like say stuff during lecture with his headphones on, and the prof was like, what? Like are
talking to people?
No, like he would like the prof would like put out a question or like sort of like be talking about something, and he would like respond, and he's like, wait. So the prof was just confused. He's like, you have headphones on, and like, what is going on here?
Maybe it's like a sensory thing or whatever, you know?
Maybe, I don't know, but I still remember this actually. No, do your story, Jordan. Then
no, finish.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is another Psych 100 class. My prof was. We were talking about some stuff in Canada, and there was also a big thing going on at UNBC at the time where we were going to have a new chancellor, and it was going to be James Moore, who was like an old conservative cabinet minister. Not old, like he just used to be a conservative cabinet minister. And everyone was like, what the hell? Because like not a popular character among the general public at the university, right? And there wasn't really much consultation done, so there was a big kerfuffle. And my prof brought something up about it, and he was like, no offense to any conservatives in the room, like if there are any, like I don't know if there's, and then one dude like what is like if you happen to be like might want to this is just like meant to be like I'm just saying stuff right now, and then one guy puts up his hand, and there's like one of the guys in our class, his dad is our MP, our conservative MP, and I was like,
what?
Oh my god, can you imagine that? Like the nice thing is that in Prince George there are two MPs because it's kind of split, like Prince George South and then Prince George North, and then up another place. The one in the north is like batshit crazy. He's the one who blocked me on Twitter. Yeah. Technically speaking, I'm in his writing, which is like good
you're
time,
so
right?
like you're acknowledged though.
I know,
you know?
right? No, he blocks anyone. He blocks anyone who has like any.
Take the clout, okay?
Yeah, I'll take the clout. The other one is like less insane, but still, Prince George is weird.
Canada is weird.
But yeah, that was a really funny moment because he was like ripping into the Conservative Party. And then
like, did he like put his hand up like, hey, that's my dad? Or like
I can't remember exactly what it was, but it was kind of like oh, if anyone like is offended by this, like, I'm not trying to be, it's just like this is just the truth. And he was like
this is just the truth. That's not what you say.
Well, but like, to be fair, like what he was saying was true. Like it was a fact of their platform.
I think saying this is like facts rather than saying this is the truth.
Yeah, it would work
I
a
feel
little
like
better.
it feels almost attacky. Like these are the facts.
No, like, I mean the guy took it well.
This is true. Okay, wait. My story. Okay, so there was this one time, so we do this thing at the place that I work, where there's like a team project. So all the classes, like, they get into groups and they make a game in 2 months, and it's super cool. They come up with some really cool stuff, and then at the end of the 2 months we have like a review, so everyone gets to watch while they like demonstrate their game. They send a link and we all like watch them play it and they talk about it, and it's super cool. A while ago, I think it was before I worked there, I went to go watch the review, and someone sent the link to watch like the Twitch stream, to watch it or whatever. Like, that's what they were supposed to be sending. They accidentally sent a link to a not safe for work Twitter account.
Oh no.
And everyone clicked on the link, and then they were just like, oh, sorry, wrong link. They were so casual about it. Like, one of the admin people was like, this was like, what did I just open? Like, literally on mic was like, what is this? And then they're like, oh, sorry, that's the wrong link. I'm like, how do you make that? Why are you looking at this and copying this link during your presentation?
Seriously, enough that you're like, oh, it's just the wrong one.
They played it off really chill, which was good, but like, holy shit! Oh my gosh,
I would die of embarrassment.
It was something else.
Up and die.
Like, you just sent this to the whole school. Oh no.
At least it's university and not if that's high school, you're bummed.
That would be so bad.
It was a time.
No thanks.
Double check your links, people.
Yeah, seriously. Oh. Like, could you not see the like
kidding.
Yeah, like before you press
Twitter
enter.
And the whole,
oh
like,
wait, this says Twitter instead of Twitch.
Right? Oh my gosh. I was
My
just like,
game build is on Twitter.
it was so wild. I was like,
It's a Twitter-based game.
First off, that means that is the last thing that you copy and pasted. So why are you sending this?
Oh yeah, what is he doing? Why'd you copy it?
I mean, like, that's fine. Send Twitter pages to your friends. Like, get wild, whatever. But why are you doing this during class
Anime
time?
amino pages, Steven.
What?
Wait,
Okay.
what?
What? Spell?
This is actually a good story.
Good transition.
Oh.
So remember that app, Anime Amino?
I remember hearing about it from Jordan.
What was it? Was it like
It
just
was
watch
Chat
anime?
with people that like
Kinda sort of
anime.
Bunch of
Right?
anime fan pages.
Because
and
I
stuff more than
remember,
anything, right?
Jordan, you telling me about some guy that was really friggin' weird.
Unsurprising
I
to
remember
everyone.
you
I have no
telling me
memory
about
of
it.
this.
I'm pretty sure you're the one who got maybe
The
got
guy
me to
was
get the
super
app.
weird.
word-
He showed me
the
the
word-
messages.
That might have been me, Steven.
The
It might
word
have been
sounds
you too,
familiar,
actually.
so I'm like, probably.
Well,
talk
Amino
about it a
pages
lot.
Or just like fan pages for certain
Yeah.
topics in general.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
And
And
remember
there
you
was an
being
app
on
that was
there.
for a bunch of anime ones.
Anime.
Anyways,
This is kind of ringing a bell. Okay.
So
You
one
were
time,
on there.
I fell asleep. I fell asleep while on Anime Amino
Oh, no.
because I was on my iPod and it was, nighttime and I was gonna pass out because I don't sleep properly, right?
Of course.
Now the thing about Anime Amino is that there's no filter on it whatsoever, so whatever you click on, right? While I was asleep, I managed.
I love this so much.
Managed.
Don't. So like,
I was asleep.
well, no, but here's the thing though: is
Oops.
if this had actually been a like the thing, like I wouldn't be embarrassed about the screw up. It's the fact that this all managed to happen, which is the more astonishing thing. I managed to like face / hand dial. I don't know what you even say. Like onto onto a page that had not safe for work stuff on it. Copy that and because you know how like they have like share on the pages, right? Like,
Yes.
like face smash the share thing, and I think I sent it to Ryan.
It was Ryan, yeah.
Yeah,
And
and
Ryan's
actually,
like,
like,
why are
Ryan-
you sending me henty?
on
Bro.
iMessage. On iMessage.
Oh my god!
Like
what?
the sheer amount of steps that were required. This is on an old iPod Touch too, so like there are a lot of things that needed to happen for this. I don't even know how.
Oh,
Honestly,
God.
to this day, I don't know how.
It's
It's a
good
miracle.
But I
time.
remember waking up. I remember
At
waking
least-
up the messages.
At least
I remember
it was to Ryan. You know.
Yeah, that's exactly right. There are a lot of people
lucky.
it would have been really bad too. But I remember waking up to like messages from Ryan and being like, "What the fuck is this?" And I was like, "What's he talking about? I didn't send Ryan anything." And I'm like, "What the fuck? What is this?"
Oh no!
Yeah, that was a good time.
I just looked up Anime Amino and like just no recollection.
Really?
This is.
Around?
I can't imagine.
I
it's
swear,
around in the
you
same
showed
form.
me.
I'm
Like,
not
you showed
doubting
me
it.
conversations because this guy was being super weird and kind of pervy, and you're just like, haha, like he wouldn't stop messaging you. Because I remember you're like, I
That's
don't know
probably
how to
why I
make this
stopped
stop.
using it.
Yeah,
You
probably.
should see if you can log in.
Okay. Oh, it would be my old email.
You have access to that still?
Oh yeah, I
no,
remember
the
this.
password.
I remember this. The app's
The image? Yeah, it's
image. Yeah, I remember that.
It's a classic.
I just remember
Classic.
being like, what are you
Damn.
guys looking at?
That's really funny.
We've come full circle. Now you're involved.
Oh.
This is like, get me off of this podcast.
Hey, bye.
Get me out of
Pull
here.
a Steven.
There's no account associated with this email. No, it has to be. It has to be. I'm confident.
All right, so we are
Should we
approaching
do
the 30-minute mark.
some
We should
internet,
do
some
our
reviews?
little
Yeah, let's
review
get to our
thing.
reviews.
Who wants to start?
How about
I'll
you
go.
guys who actually found good
Okay,
reviews go?
I
And then
found-
we have
Well, I'm
time.
not saying they're good. I just found
I
them.
can go first, but how many do you
Sure.
want me to read? Because
Just
I
one.
Just do like,
so many.
yeah.
Do
Just do one or
one,
two,
and
and
then
then we'll
Take
swap.
turns doing
Yeah.
one? Okay, so the first one is for a Where is Baby's Belly Button book
Oh, I saw that.
on Amazon.
Oh,
It's
so
1
good.
star by Pac-Man. Right off the bat, the title. Do not buy this book. You can see the ending right on the cover. And then
Yeah,
the rest
honestly.
of the review. This book
Is
is
the ending
completely
is-
misleading. The entire plot revolves around finding Baby's belly button. The title makes this much clear from the beginning. However, there's no mystery. There's no twist. Baby's belly button is right where it's supposed to be on Baby's stomach. Right where it clearly shows you. It is on the cover of the book. This plot is a complete mess as a result of its reliance on the mystery of where the belly button is. Everything falls apart the second you realize that the belly button was in plain sight all along. There's no conflict, no character development, and there's scarcely any plot. Whoever wrote this
Ugh.
book must have a serious error in judgment, because you have to be an infant to not immediately understand where Baby's belly button is. This
You know-
is one of the worst pieces of literature I've ever read.
You know what? All fair points, honestly.
Right? Oh boy. It was
Steven is
right where you thought it
upset.
would be.
I wasn't.
You know-
you looked like you were actually frozen there. I was
You
like, wait,
know-
is he frozen in this pose? Yes.
Yes.
We know.
Yeah.
Where's Baby's belly? Is that like a? Is it kind of like a? What's it called? The
a
Very
little
Hungry
kid's book.
Caterpillar kind of
I
vibe.
think it's a
Yeah,
kid's book.
it's
It's
kind
a-
of like
it's a
that.
kid's book.
Yeah.
You know, the way I look at it, it's one
Don't
of those
look
things
at Baby's belly button.
where the author of I just looked it up. The Where's Baby's Belly Button and Karen Katz wrote it. And honestly, I think Karen Katz could write the Da Vinci Code, but Dan Brown could not write Where's Baby's Belly Button. That's the difference
Oh my
here.
god. Pure
Um,
talent.
It's on you. It's only 13 pages long, yet it got that level of real heartfelt review from someone. So it must have negative emotions are still emotions, and that's one thing
Yeah.
that is underrated about books, right? Is that even if it's if you
This is a
to
little too
have that
deep.
strong of a feeling, that's something else.
He's
Let me say.
passionate. Okay.
He's passionate about the belly
Oh my
button
God.
of a baby.
Sorry, I keep reading ahead to the other reviews I have, and they're just so good.
All right, you want to do one more?
The next one I have, it's long though. Are you guys okay with the long one?
How
That's
long?
what
How
she
long?
said.
Which one is it? Which one is it?
The Haribo gummy bears.
Those
Have
are
you ever
good.
read about the Haribo sugar-free gummy bears? Oh my god.
Oh,
Okay.
I have heard, but
Yes.
Go, go, go.
Okay. We're going. Okay, so Haribo sugar-free gummy bears, a 5-pound bag. Title: Just Don't, unless it's a gift for someone you hate, by Christine E. Torok. Yes.
nice.
Okay, so we begin. Oh man, words cannot express what happened to me after eating these. The gummy bear cleanse. If you're someone that
Oh
can
my
tolerate the sugar substitute,
What?
enjoy. If you're like the dozens of other people that tried my order, run. First of all, for taste, I'd rate these a 5. So good. Soft, true to taste flavors, like the sugar variety. I was a happy camper. But, or should I say, but with 2 T's. Not long after eating about 20 of these, all hell broke loose. I had a gastrointestinal experience like nothing I've ever imagined. Cramps, sweating, bloating beyond my worst nightmare. I've had food poisoning from some bad shellfish, and that was almost like a skip in the park compared to what was going on inside me. Then came the flatulence. Heavens to Murgatroyd, the sounds like trumpets calling back the demons back to hell. The stench like 1,000 rotten corpses vomited. I couldn't stand to stay in one room for fear of succumbing to my own odors. But wait, there's more. What came out of me felt like someone tried to funnel Niagara Falls through a coffee straw. I swear my sphincters were screaming.
Very eloquent.
My delicate
alliteration
starfish was a
there.
gaping maw, projectile vomiting a torrential flood of toxic waste. 100% liquid, flammable liquid, napalm. it was actually a bit humorous for a nanosecond. It was just beyond anything I could imagine possible. And it went on for hours. I felt violated when it was over, which I think might have been sometime in the early morning of the next day. There was stuff coming out of me that I ate at my wedding in 2005. I had 5 pounds of these innocent-looking, delicious-tasting hell bears. So I told a friend about what happened to me, thinking it had to be some sort of some type of sensitivity I had to the sugar substitute. And in spite of my warnings and graphic descriptions, she decided to take her chances and take them off my hands. Silly woman. All of the same for her, and a phone call from her while on the toilet because he kind of ended up living in the bathroom for a spell, telling me she really wished she would have listened. I think she was crying. Her sister was skeptical and suspected that we were exaggerating. She took them to work. Since there was still 99% of a 5-pound bag left, she works for a construction company where there are builders. Yes. There are builders, roofers, house painters, landscapers, etc. Lots of people who generally have limited access to toilets on a given day. I can't imagine where all of those poor men and women pooped that day. I keep envisioning men on roofs crossing their legs and trying to decide if they can make it down the ladder or if they should just jump. If you order these, best of luck to you, and please don't post a video review during the aftershocks. Yes, when I ordered these, the warnings and disclaimers and legalese were not posted. I'm not a moron. Also, not sure why so many people assume I'm a man. I'm a woman. We poop too. Of course, our poop sparkles and smells like a walk in the middle of wildflowers. Thanks for all the great comments. I've been enjoying reading them, and I'm so glad that the horror show I experienced from snacking on these has at least made some people smile.
Every time I thought it was going to end, it was
another
one.
And then the next person didn't believe.
Poor woman.
Do we even
Learn
do another
from
review?
others' mistakes.
I have some short and sweet ones. I don't know if I can top this though. It's hard to follow up after that.
I'm sorry, it's just so good. But like, why after someone was like, "Oh my god, I shit myself," like tomorrow, like I'd be fine.
No, the first time, like the first person, I'm like, okay, maybe you're allergic. Like maybe there's actually something wrong. Two very different people have the same result. I'm like,
gummies of a 5-pound bag. Yeah. No, it's not. That's like a small bag, I would think.
What the heck is in those? You know?
I don't. A sugar-free substitute.
X-Lax. It's just X-Lax.
Yeah, it's pure X.
Can you imagine if they did that? They screwed that up. Like they accidentally like mixed up some like gummy bear like for
like
kids,
like, or something?
Like it was like it was actually like gummy laxatives for kids, and they accidentally screwed up the packaging and put them in the sugar-free gummy bear. So someone like they just took 20 laxatives.
Good cleanse.
Yikes.
That's brutal.
True.
Yeah. That's,
a delicious cleanse.
Who needs
You're looking
celery,
for a cleanse?
Celery cleanse, and you can.
Trying to lose a couple pounds? Eat some gummy bears.
The Haribo sugar-free.
Just make sure you do it on a Friday, so you have the weekend to recover.
Yeah, what a great weekend that'd be. All right, Eugene.
Next up.
All right, so I looked on Steam. I found The Sims 4.
Oh,
I got a positive review from Investion1. Their only review: good game. I smack my balls to it sometimes.
What?
All right, those pixels. Yeah.
Oh, no.
Fair.
Oh. That's pretty good though.
Yeah, not bad.
Yeah, for a naturally found review, I take it.
That's
Yes, Steven?
That's something.
That's something.
That's something.
It is something.
That's something happened.
Honestly, I'm a big fan of The Sims. You know, it's a good game.
Sims is good.
Yeah,
Sims is solid.
Smack my balls to it sometimes.
Same. Yeah.
That's what you do when you really like something, right?
Yeah,
Exactly.
Yeah.
The only positive
Definitely.
reaction you can have.
Yeah, of course. Standard.
You want another one, Eugene?
Sure, I got another
You're
one.
on a roll.
All right, so this is for an item on Amazon called Bofa D's Nuts. It's
What is this? Can you send a picture in the chat, please?
It's a banana nut bread hazelnut scented candle.
Oh.
Okay, okay.
Mhm.
And the review is bought this for my girlfriend and she loves these nuts. Now she is always smelling and complimenting these nuts. Without a doubt, these nuts make my girlfriend smile and she holds them close to her face to embrace the scent of these nuts.
Nice.
Uh,
Oh. Steven
a lot of,
is
pretty
lot of
good.
ball-related
malfunctioning.
things today
Steven
for me.
is malfunctioning.
That was not intentional for both things to be about balls.
Hey, you know what? Sometimes
This just throws
that's
me
just
back to the vodka
that's just how it
conversation.
goes.
Too much Ludwig. Eugene.
Yeah. Shout out to the Yard podcast. Somebody made an infographic of the amount that every member said the word "come." Yeah, and it's split up in like half of the releases and the other half, and just it's really
Once or
cool.
twice? Once or twice?
No, like Slyman said it like 126 times.
I'm not surprised. I binged like a couple weeks ago. I binged all of the Hive videos.
Oh yeah,
and
Hive Mind?
Hive Mind videos. They're
The
so
Hive
good.
videos.
Hive, sorry. Good terms.
All right, Steven, you got some reviews? For
Yeah,
us?
I got a couple.
Okay.
The first one, this is Amazon.
Amazon has the best ones.
Yeah.
A lot of memes out there.
So it's for a product. It's for a book.
Oh.
And the book is it's like a health and wellness book, a medicine book. It's called Medical Medium, Revised and Expanded Edition: Secrets Behind Chronic and Mystery Illness and How to Finally Heal. By
This
some
seems like
guy.
kind of the book you would find, the review. Just saying.
True.
Academic.
Very
Yeah.
on brand.
So I was looking through them, and like a lot of the reviews were like, "Where are the references? Like, this guy's not a doctor. This is bad." Like all these kinds of. My favorite one though was scrolling down. The title of this review, because people give titles to reviews on Amazon, is "I serve the one true God, not a demonic entity."
Strong start.
Good
Now-
start.
now
Good
hold on,
start.
hold on.
Yeah.
His book tells he is led by a demon that gives him ability to see ailments. This demon tells him he is a living word, the Most High. There was one Most High, and he is a living God. One living word, and his name is Jesus Christ. I hope he gets deliverance and finds the true God who was and is to come.
Was and is to come.
The thing is, like, this is just so out of left field for because all the reviews were like either like, oh, this useful information, or was like, this is like obviously like a crock of shit. But
Yeah.
this one's just like, what are you even?
Jesus!
Like, what? How is
That
this?
is-
How is this your takeaway?
The one
That
true
review,
God.
that review is also on point for you finding it too.
Yes.
Yeah,
True.
it's a solid
True.
one, right? It's a lot of on brand stuff. I found a couple of things. I found this one, which is it's a big it's a pillow that's shaped
Nice.
like a loaf of bread.
Oh, is it a baguette?
Yes.
I saw that pillow.
Yeah, here I'll
I
send,
looked through the reviews for that one.
yeah, the reviews aren't that funny, but it is a funny product. Another one which I found, which is related to Eugene's actually,
Wait,
is
the D's nuts?
is a D's Nuts dill pickle flavored gourmet peanuts.
Oh,
A couple good
nice.
reviews here. I like this one. Got these as a 41st anniversary gift for the little lady. Yes, I went all out. Smiley face. The taste is excellent, and it's good to know that after 41 years, she still likes these nuts. Which is,
Okay, these nut jokes, they don't get old. I don't know. What
they
to say.
don't, right?
They
The
don't.
first one I saw was like,
Ageless.
it's funny because the actual review is complaining about how like the Amazon algorithm kept suggesting them. So like they
Nice.
bought them and they were like, meh. They're like, fine. But the title is good because the title is Amazon put D's nuts in my face. And I was like, that's a solid, that's a good title.
Good start.
The only other thing I found, this one's actually kind of anime related.
Nice.
In the
Good
fact that it's
way.
not at all anime related, but the title.
But what
The title
Okay.
is. So it's a throw pillow. And it's a throw pillow of Nicolas Cage And
Wait, Candace's shirt. The throwback.
Hold on.
Do you
Hold
have
on.
it?
I
Go
do.
get it. Go get it. Okay, continue, Steven. Continue.
so I'll post it in the Discord just so you can see it.
Okay. Is it the one that's
so-
sequins up and down? I've seen that one.
I think
Oh,
it's
it's
might
not.
be
Oh
sequin.
my god.
Anyways, so it's
Can I
it's
show this
called-
on the podcast?
Yes.
yeah.
Can we have to post this?
So it's Nicolas Cage in a banana
Peel.
peel.
Coming out of banana peel.
Coming out of a banana peel. And also the best thing about it is
The foxes.
the title. The title is Nezuko, Nicolas Cage, banana vaporwave, velvet throw pillow cover, cozy velvet square, throw pillowcases, home decorative for bed, couch, sofa, living room, cushion covers, 18 by 18.
Nezuko.
What the fuck? Because
How
it's
many
pink?
keywords?
Because it's
No,
pink?
I think they're just chucking in keywords. So like
Words?
that when you look up like Nezuko pillow or
Yes,
something like
because
that,
everyone looking for Nezuko is gonna see this and
is
be
looking
like,
for that.
yes.
But they might
What the-
actually, and they'll be like, "Oh, I'm a big."
Let's go.
Well, it's literally
Nightmares.
like I don't even
He's in the back of the
understand.
closet.
That's
I don't even
awesome.
understand.
See?
Like, how can you even-
Who got that for you?
I feel like Scott.
Scott?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Was
maybe. Was it
I was
Leah,
definitely
maybe?
involved.
Yeah, I
Mhm.
think
A group
Scott and
doesn't-
you. It was a
No.
group effort.
It sounds like it was me and Scott. Yeah,
I
I
can
think
see
so.
that.
I'll ask Scott. He might remember. He's
That's
he's
a
probably
terrific.
still
It's a
awake.
terrific article of clothing.
What did we all go in for
High
Steven?
fashion.
The
Oh,
DS.
we got a
3DS.
DS. That
That
was
I-
right.
Yeah,
And
still
Eugene
paid most of it
covered
for.
like half of.
I can't say if I
Yeah.
actually helped pay for it, but
don't
I
remember
hope that
who
I
paid
did.
me.
I hope that I did, but memory, I can't help.
John's like, I don't know.
Did you look at
Speaking
the
of
pillow though, Candace?
Oh, yeah, go to
No,
the
was it in
chat.
Discord?
It's in
Yeah.
general, yeah. You need to add that to your
Oh.
home decor.
Oh, God.
Put it out in your living room on your couch.
Wait,
Oh,
we
wow.
should we
Yeah.
should
This
buy
is
one
the-
for.
Oh,
The 3DS
you still have
ingestion
it.
button. Yeah, it's right next to me
Hey.
right here.
That's
Look,
beautiful.
we still have our gifts.
Yay! Hey, I still have my ocarina.
I mean, this thing was massive for
Oh,
me.
yeah.
Mhm.
Heck yeah.
I spent so much time on that 3DS because it
look
was
at
like
this.
the
We're
only
matching.
Oh, you guys
are so
Hold on, let me.
cute.
Let me. Hey.
Norman, you
Do you-
have to
do you-
get this to match
Do you
me.
do you have a game card in there right now?
What is it? Out yourself.
Brain Age. Mine's Super
Is it-
Smash Bros.
Oh,
for
I was
the
gonna guess
3DS.
some sort of Fire
Ah,
Emblem
I have
game.
Smash. I have
No,
Smash downloaded.
Well, see, here's Fire Emblem. It's right next.
Let's go.
But I wonder if it's actually in the case. It's not in the case.
Oh no!
Oh,
Is it
no.
No,
that
that
like
just
the
means
DS
that no.
case?
It's I have a 3DS case
Yeah.
that I keep games in, so it's in
Nice.
there.
I remember, like,
actually, but
when we
Awaken's
had-
the only one I have physical copy of. The rest of
Case.
my Fire Emblem ones are digital download.
Nice. I remember
Because-
that party, which is
Yeah.
odd for me. I remember us like getting together and exchanging gifts. And I remember when I opened my ocarina, they got me like a little mini ocarina. I was so excited, and one of our friends' mom, Leah's mom, was like, I thought it was such a stupid gift. I was like, why did you buy that for her? She's not gonna want that. And I was like over the moon. She's like, I'm happy you like it, but I'm so confused. I was like, it's Zelda.
I mean, I was gonna say, like, how can you, like, it's like,
Yeah.
that, why wouldn't you like it?
Well, because her mom like didn't
Yeah.
make the connection.
She's
I'm
not
like,
a
I'm a
gamer.
huge Zelda man. Okay.
I'm a gamer.
I don't remember what I got at that party, or if I got anything at that party.
You definitely
probably
got something
Yeah,
that
because
like
we all got something for somebody.
yeah, we all kind of like went in together, I think, and got gifts
was
for
a
each
weird
other,
one.
right?
What did you get? I'm trying to remember now.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Because
I
I
don't
mean,
remember
obviously,
either.
I feel like mine was the most notable because it was.
Yes.
Yeah. I
It's a
mean, we
big
have that
deal.
Facebook thread where we're like, I love my friends the most. And then
Yeah.
it's like, I love them more. And then we're like, let's even have this one.
Yeah. It's like he actually does. Like.
Man, every time someone comments on like a cringy old, because I have not
From,
cleared
like,
out my
10 years ago.
Facebook.
Yeah.
I have
Oh my
stuff from
I
grade
delete them.
6
I
on
delete
Facebook
everything.
because it's like it's an archive. It's
Delete
funny.
it.
I just put my Facebook to private, I think. So I
No.
think I did.
Oh my god, test today, lol.
Okay, but
Justin
Why?
Bieber notice me, please.
I love it because someone will comment on something old, and then I go back and see the OMG blah 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 XD ha 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 like shit
Oh,
on my
God, yeah.
page, and I'm like,
Our old, The old
Like,
way
oh my
we used to
God.
text.
Ew.
Oh,
I like
Except
the old
Jordan still
write for
texts with
TBH.
Okay,
Yeah, Jordan
XD
does.
is just part of my life, okay?
Yeah, I was gonna say you're kind of stuck on it. The problem is that like I started using XD because of you, and then every once in a while I feel the urge to, and I'm like,
I
I've
was
gotten
just
rid of
talk-
XD from my vocab
I,
entirely.
I was just talking to other friends, not you guys,
oh, wow,
yesterday.
okay, Jordan has other friends. Wow, she's so
Wow,
cool.
so cool. My two other friends that I have, but I was talking to them like it. I love how the people that you hang out with, you all adopt the same language. I'm like,
Yes, especially
someone-
with
Yeah,
Yas.
there's a-
Remember when you
Yes.
guys hated
Oh,
that?
it's contagious when people say stuff. Like I started saying keck. Everyone I hang out with now says keck. It's a thing.
I started saying sheesh, and
Gee,
Steven picked it up.
yes.
Yeah,
Oh, what was
it's
it? There's
bad.
someone that I don't even hang out with very much. Oh, they say homie all the time. Like, you're just a little homie, just a little guy, a homie. And now I can't stop saying homie. And I'm like, I
Hey,
hang
well,
out with you like once in a while. What the hell?
I mean, you know how it is.
Just gotta hang out with the homies.
Sometimes
You
you
feel like a nut. Yeah, I picked up a lot of Steven's mannerisms too.
Sometimes you feel that's the spicy meatball.
Those are your two main ones.
The two big
But
ones,
mostly
yeah.
happen off podcast, like almost
True.
entirely.
Oh yeah, they never happen on. It's because it's my generic response to something.
It's
Like, if I
when
don't
we're
say it's
playing
like-
a game and you're not actually paying attention, and then we're like, Steven, what are you doing? Sometimes you feel like a nut.
Yeah, sometimes
Like,
you feel
what
like
does
a
that
nut,
have to
and
do with
sometimes you
anything?
don't.
Good times.
That's a spicy meatball.
Oh God.
or ending anything something oni and cheese.
Oh yeah, fuck, I do that a
Yeah.
lot now.
What?
Ripperoni and cheese.
Yeah, ripperoni
Ripperoni.
is a big one.
Los
Is that
Tanalos
where I got?
Secretos.
Because I say ripperoni, and people like
Secret tunnel.
other people are like,
What?
"What?" And I'm like, I'm
What?
aware of this, but I say ripperoni like unironically. I'm like, wow, ripperoni, dude.
Yeah.
said
If I
that.
can ever change the ending of a word to aroni and then add and cheese there, I just do. It's a good time.
Interesting.
Jordan, do you have any fun internet reviews?
Yeah.
I didn't actually find anything super good, but there are some funny ones on the site.
Oh, do
looking
the you know the lady pen one? There's so many more.
I
funny
saw
ones
that
on
one,
there.
but I've seen that one like a lot before, like previously years ago. So one that I think is funny that probably no one else will think of is funny is a 1-star review of Star Wars Battlefront. If you don't remember, that game came out and it was like pay to win. Everyone was super toxic about it. It was funny. And it was like, congratulations, EA, you earned a 1-star review. And then the continuation is additional stars can be purchased for $5.49 each. I was like,
Pretty good.
So that was good. There was this other one. Okay, I have to send you the picture. Can I
Oh,
copy this
boy.
image? Okay, so look at this. It's gonna send the whole review, but I'll read it out for you. So this mask, it's a penguin mask. It's beautiful. And this one is a 4-star review because it's good.
Oh my God.
And it says, I wear this mask to sing lullabies to my children. They are terrified of the mask. Whenever they protest about their bedtime or ask for too many sweets, I whip out the mask, and as soon as they know who, and as soon as, wait, what? And they soon know who the Penguin King is. Who is the Penguin King? Words are hard. Terrified children, penguin mask. Haha, funny.
Really well done.
So this is a throwback to I Cannot Speak, but
Yeah.
Did you guys see the one for the Kindle, by the way?
No.
is it on the
Anybody?
same page?
The might be.
Because
Hold
this
on.
is the page that you got the gummy one from.
Yes, number 4.
Number 4, it's upwards?
Yeah.
Oh, I did see that. I did
That's
see
Jordan's
Yeah.
thumbnail face right there.
Okay, the I'll read out the waterproof case. It's a
Okay.
WMA Blue Amazon Kindle waterproof case cover protective bag pouch. You got a 5-star by Ben Harrison. So I don't know. Hoping it'd be crap, her Kindle would slip out and electrocute her. It continues on to say, got this for the mother-in-law for bath time, hoping it'd be crap. Her Kindle would slip out and electrocute her. So far,
you
this
wouldn't get
bloody
electrocuted
thing
by a
stayed in
Kindle,
one
though. It's
piece.
not
Great for waterproof kindling,
plugged
crap
into
for
it.
murder.
Dang.
That person's just not smart enough.
Yeah.
No, the banana
Many
slicer
different
one's pretty good too.
That one was funny.
It's funny because that penguin mask reminded me of the dream I had last night. I don't really know
Oh.
why, but it
Odd
did.
transition.
And
okay.
I had like I'm not even like I'll keep
Streaming
it
of
very
Amaranth,
short because
pecking
we're
the
at the
fucking microphone with the penguin mask on.
we're at the nearing the end here. But I had a dream that we were in like a musical, and the musical was like our director
You just
/ like the
crow
drama
con?
teacher or something
Mhm.
was Sylvester Stallone.
Wait, who is what?
What?
Like you know Rocky, right? Rocky Balboa, like the Rocky movies. Sylvester Stallone. Come on.
I know of the Rocky movies. I've never watched them. Okay.
Yeah,
I know
yeah,
who
yeah.
that is.
So
who this
the
is, yeah.
director was
You
Sylvester
worried me
Stallone.
for a second.
I don't know names. Come on.
Almost as bad as Light Bright. Anyways,
Hey,
uh,
light bright.
so like
Jupiter.
we're
Jupiter.
you didn't even say it wrong properly.
Jupiter.
Jupiter.
Hey, that's better.
Jupiter.
Anyways, so like it's one of those weird dreams where it's first person, but sometimes like third person ish.
That's normal.
It kind of flips a little
That's how
bit.
dreams kind of be.
Anyways, so I go on stage at one point. There's this big dance thing with like a bunch of people in gray dresses. It's weird, and it's going. Anyways, the musical's going really badly.
Nice.
And Sylvester Stallone just gets pissed. Like he's so mad at us. But then I get into like a verbal fight with Sylvester Stallone because in my dream I know that for some reason we had 0 rehearsals. Like we had no dress rehearsals, no actual rehearsal. Like he
like a
just
dream,
threw
yep.
he threw us a script. We just had to do it. And like even though I knew it wasn't a Shakespeare play, in my mind I was like, oh yes, he made us do this musical, which is like really complex and like difficult to do
About
for some reason.
penguins?
I don't know. No, the
What
penguins.
is
I don't know
happening?
why the penguins made me think of it. This is the weird thing.
That had nothing to do with penguins.
Exactly. That's how I was like, why did this make me think of a dream? I think it was have wearing a mask. I don't even know what. And
Nice.
What?
anyways, so like, there's an audience out there because we're performing this musical, but they could all hear me and Sylvester Stallone like
In the
having a
background.
large argumentative shouting match about whether or not he's a good director because he gave a bunch of high schoolers a terribly difficult Shakespeare play on 0 like rehearsal time. I don't know why this dream happened.
That sounds
Why
about
was
right.
Sylvester Stallone the director? Why did I think of it when you saw a penguin mask?
Honestly, if you try to
Many
question
questions.
dreams, you're just
Yeah, it's a
gonna
rough
question your existence.
Which I do.
I'm still confused about the correlation between the mask and the dream.
Yeah, I don't know how that made you think of it like at all.
I thought the dream had something to do with penguins.
Me too. I was
Nope.
ready.
Nope, no penguins.
All right. Do we have anything we want to wrap up with? We mentioned anime like once or twice, so
Does anybody watch?
Congratulations to
this
Senegal
season so
for winning the
far?
Africa Cup of Nations.
What?
It's,
huh?
What are you talking about?
the final of the Africa Cup of Nations was today, and Senegal beat Egypt.
Oh,
One
I
of
watched-
two French.
I watched the
speaking
Olympics
African countries.
yesterday.
The Olympics
2
are happening?
French-speaking
I
African
am
countries.
Yeah,
so
I know.
much.
I didn't know either. They were
Senegal
on,
is, but
Oh,
it's
was
not
it
Egypt.
free on
figure
Amazon
skating?
Prime.
Because
That
you
says one
sent
of
you
the-
I was
sent
watching the
figure
team
skating.
event.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's a second.
Nice.
And then I was watching
Anyways.
something to do with snowboarding.
Nice. Is there
What are
anything?
you doing over there?
Canada beat Finland 13-1 in the women's preliminary.
What is out this
Lucky
season? Like, what's
it's-
airing
That
right
is
now?
almost the
Demon
same
Slayer
score
season
as
Attack on
the
Titan,
Hockey
isn't
Game
it?
from here.
It looks pretty rad. Haven't watched it, but I've read it, so still want to watch it because animation's pretty.
It
I
does a
like
lot of
pretty
things really well.
I haven't been watching Attack on Titan. I think I'm gonna wait till it's
I haven't
done and
watched
then
since,
binge
like,
it.
halfway through
But I
season.
keep
Yeah.
like I've had so many spoilers, but I still don't know what they mean because I'm trying to avoid
Yeah,
them. So
exactly.
I'm like spoiler. I'm like no, and then I'm like
That's the
okay,
thing.
wait. I saw something. I'm like wait a second, what happened? Oh my god.
It'd be
So-
funny when you see like a screen cap of like Aaron just like with long hair and depressed, and you're like, what? Even
Okay,
is
no,
this?
I've watched like up to this season. I watched up to the break. I
Mhm.
haven't watched the new like what's airing right now. So like
Mm.
I've been hearing some shit, and I'm like,
What?
What? Like, what? I don't know what to do with this information. I won't spoil it for you guys, but I don't know what it
I don't
means.
care.
I'm concerned.
Yeah, I don't care either.
Okay,
honestly.
spoiler alert, don't listen because I have no idea if this is actually a spoiler or if I'm getting
Scott.
trolled. So yeah, don't listen to this. Just jump to the next chapter. The next chapter. I've seen a ton of stuff about Aaron being beheaded on TikTok, and I'm like, what? Does he actually die, or am I getting trolled? Or does he not die? He just gets his head cut off. Like, what?
How do you get your
He
head
gets his
cut
head
off
cut
and
off and
not
he becomes
die?
two
Titan, because he's
Titans.
a Titan. It's a vibe.
He becomes
you know?
it splits. It's like a Hydra.
Yeah.
No, but I mean,
That
like,
is-
Rainer
that'd be
almost
so
got
lit.
his head cut off, and
Would
he
the
didn't
head grow
die.
a new body and the body grows a new head, or
No,
do
no,
you just
like
have to
he would just
put them back together?
You gotta watch the show, Candace. You don't
It's a whole new
know.
meaning to the band.
Yeah.
I'm very confused.
Like, it could have been his actual body, or it could have been his Titan body. I don't know.
Maybe
I
it
have
was a
no
body
idea.
double.
I haven't watched the show, but I'm confused,
Maybe there's
concerned.
two Aarons.
That's it.
Mhm.
Hit us up on our
There's a secret
Discord, which
twin.
you can find in our link tree,
Oh.
if this is a real spoiler or not.
No, don't tell me. I don't want to know. I'm gonna binge it when it's all
I
out.
feel like no
Jordan
one's gonna
in the
look.
server.
Please. I've been trying so hard not to get spoilers, but I don't want to get caught up and then have to wait every week because that is not my life.
That is not my
Anyways,
wow.
Are
It's
we-
tough.
We're at an hour.
Yeah,
Good soon.
Eugene
Let's
outro
go.
time.
Oh yeah. Okay. Thank you
you.
for watching another episode of 3 Degens and Normie, where every episode is a filler episode. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hit us up on our socials. Everything's in the link tree in the comment section below. Thank you for watching.
Yay! That was less of a shit show.
Yay.
Such
That's
an
good.
authentic ending voice. you
Slightly
have.
together.
Thank you for watching.
Watching.
For watching. Burger King
Reminds me of,
Flawless.
Ex-
What?